Sitting on the couch right now because the table is very dirty. It's very messy because of renovations. And so there's a bunch of my Yu-Gi-Oh card, my card stuff on there till I get my storage cube, which will be this weekend. So you just got to deal with the background that you got right now. Anyways, I think as male content creators, we need to hold ourselves on a higher accountability because there's always been a lot of people getting themselves in accusations or doing something they shouldn't be doing. And let's be honest, I think people having a whole bunch of numbers makes people think that they're above the law or something like that. So going forward, I just think that just because we have a lot of numbers and our follower accounts and stuff like that does not mean that we're above any kind of thing. I'm not gonna name names, but one got in a huge accusation thing. I'll just say, a guy who looks like Humpty Dumpty from Batman, the Eggman himself. I'm not gonna name names, but you'll probably see his thing on the thumbnail. And is a huge example of that. Because being at the right place at the right time could get you in huge trouble. But I think it's just we need to, deprogram a psychological ego where we, or I can't even say the words. Work got me fucked up this week. Anyways, going back to what I'm saying, it's like, where we don't have to face no accountability, that we get off, and that's the problem. I think there'd be less accusations if we actually thought about everything we were doing at every moment, anywhere. Whether you're the guy who's just talking to female fans, which, let's be honest, it's very highly inappropriate to hit on your fans anyways, because you have a lot more power than, over them, especially if your fans is in the younger crowd. And even if they were old enough, even if they were, in the legal ages, I don't think that anyone should be doing this kind of stuff in the first place. This is a bad idea that most people are doing, and probably isn't going to come out real right or translate it in a way where it's all right. I think we need to hold ourselves accountable and just, not hit on everybody we see. And it might not even just be fans. It might be, let's just say, we get in the DMs with some girl, or a female coworker, or we meet a girl at a con, or you do strip club stuff, or go to regular club stuff, or whether you in DMs of OnlyFans, Instagram. I don't care how you talk to women. That's not the crux of the whole thing. The crux is we need to watch our content. So we need to watch the context of what we're saying and understand that the numbers do not protect you, and the numbers do not make your social media numbers do not make you above the law. Because if this keeps continuing, it's just going to get worse and worse. I think for us male content creators, we need to just going this day forward. We need to be better. We need to be better. We need to admit that sometimes we do take things too far, and it's in the nature of us men to take it too far. We do it. It's just, it is what it is. But we need to take accountability and say, yeah, we're wrong. Now, on the case of the egg guy, it's already too late because, well, he hitting down on lower age range. Which, let's be honest, that digital footprint alone would make it hard for you to get a job, as it should. So it's like, this video is just blanketing and telling anybody who is a content creator and a man that we need to cool our jets and not think that because we got high enough numbers that it constitutes that girls should do whatever they want for us. I think we need to get to a point where we have that understanding in our head, like, yeah, this is something we can avoid doing, something we can avoid doing in the future. But and that's the thing, because whether you're a content creator or you work a regular job, just remember, when you're out in the public, that stuff comes back. And if you have big enough numbers, there'll be people in the public that will recognize you. So just remember, you know, we gotta take accountability for ourselves. We gotta do better than this. You know, I don't want to see no other social media star catch some accusations again because they got themselves caught slipping. And obviously, if anything else, for sure, for anybody, you know, check ages, stay out of the DMs, you know, watch what you do online because it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. And if you think it's private, oh, fuck no, it's not private. So just remember that. That's all.